Hey Mechwarrior, welcome back to Opa Plays Mechwarrior 5. It's now November of 3079. You've completed the Bounty Hunter mission. The only thing I haven't done yet so far in this playthrough is actually build out a direwolf of any type, or a blood asp, and I'm kind of searching for those. Got plenty of money, as you can see, 234 million sea bills. So what that allows me to do is play for Clan Salvage exclusively in the hope of getting what I want for Clan Salvage. Don't have to worry about money anymore. Came here to look at the hero mech to the Marduk system last time. It is the Hero Banshee La Malinche. Yeah, there you go. It's a well built, general purpose, fast assault mech at 94, 95 tons of and 637 points of armor, which is a relatively well armored for that speed. It is under perhaps weaponed, but it's got some reach out and touch somebody, and it's got a little bit of up close and in your face too. More of a long distance mech though. At least it's not what I consider to be a arena mech, like a lot of the hero mechs this size are. Good for Solaris for short little bouts of combat, but not on the field like you and I need to play it. Anyway, a little bit of history down here if you want to pause as I'm showing it and read your way through it. I really don't like reading that kind of stuff. So we'll move on because I'm not going to buy them. I got pretty much all the hero mechs I need. Boar's Head, Kraken, um, Marauder Alpha, which is part of the Yet Another Mech Lab series. So, and that's Mean Baby, Yet Another Mech Lab as well. So right there you have four Inner Sphere hero mechs at 100 ton each, and that's my number one drop lance. But if you look down at the rest of them, it's hero mech or clan mech all the way across. That's all I'm keeping, and plenty of them. I got a Zeus that is in mid strip right now to get its weapons out, and I just got this on the last episode. This is the Marauder BH, which stands for Bounty Hunter. One of the most mystical um, characters in the Inner Sphere. And as you can see, to me, nothing special. It's a triple PPC um, bounty hunter, 75-ton marauder, with not a whole lot of extra stuff. A couple extra points like a hero mech should have. A little bit more mods, stuff like that. So it's got upgrades built into it. And that's about it. To me, the only thing this mech has that I might need are double heat sinks. And just to check, I got 12 and 5. I don't need them. I'm going to throw them over into cold storage. It'll sit there intact. I don't strip go into it, even though it says to. Yet Another Mech Lab has I believe it's an option in Yet Another Mech Lab, has an option when you first start the game on whether or not you want mechs to strip in cold storage. So as you can see, he's still all there. And I don't need him over here because I really don't. It's a 55 alpha damage. Let's take a look. Here's a 75-ton mech, and the Ryan 2C. Attack Charlie. 72 points. Here's a Thunderbolt. Top Dog. 57, putting out more than that Mad Dog. The Orion 2B at 75 tons. 86. Oh, I can really make it look bad. Here's a Nova Prime at 50 ton. Yeah, 82. 82. 65-ton Creole, 100. I expect a little bit more than stock. I think that's enough humiliation on the poor little bounty hunter mech. Unfortunately, the area I'm in is a 200 ton, 270 ton, and I'm not interested in playing at that level because I'm not going to see direwolf parts. And I've spent entirely too long talking so far, so we're going to go right on into Northwind and see what's going on. And the reason I did that is the Kraken needs to get a mobility gyro swapped into it. I want to go ahead and do that here in an industrial hub. And that will get its speed up comparable to the rest of my, well, what I call my hero lance. And that being these guys on top. Open up. There we go. Load out. We can do it. There. Slap that in there. I don't see what else I need to do. It is mostly for long range. Not one of my better hero mechs as far as I am concerned. It just doesn't have enough. But it does have a lot of pinpoint damage at long range. And a lot of indirect support. It's the only one in the hero mech lance that has LRMs, I think. Boar's Head might. Yep, LRM 15. So two of them can do the indirect fire support, which is sometimes necessary in a defense mission, especially. Just to get the attention of the light mechs that are running in and running circles around your heavy lance, or assault lance in this case. Anyway, that was not the end goal. The end goal is to find us a nice, tasty anti-clan. That's, I did say tasty, and a rescue contract is not tasty. Tastes kind of sour sometimes. I want a direwolf. So I need a mission that a direwolf is likely to be on, or a blood asp. I've had the opportunity in the last several missions to have direwolves jump out, and they've been usually a demolition mission where they're doing a defense because they're too slow for the battlefield, so to speak. Otherwise, I'd take this one. I'm going to take it anyway. Just checking. Checking twice. I think that's going to be it. Yep. Let's go spray some neurons. Critically important bad news. I just ran out of adult beverages. I'm going to hit that pause button. You're going to notice because the planet spinning is going to stop as far as you're concerned. Yep, see, instantly it's nighttime. So, contracts. We'll do a Battlefield 96 difficulty, which is up there. And we'll see if we can engage the Waco Rangers as well. Right now, though, it's just about the clan. And that kind of money's not going to see the Waco Rangers. They're kind of greedy. 41 points. And a little bit of cash to reimburse my travel expenses. And possible damage. Probable damage. Let's go get some.
Heavy weather warning is in effect, Commander. Your visibility will be compromised out there.
I wonder why the Kraken's the only one that's not painted. Oh, I remember. I left it like that on purpose because that way I can tell which one's the Boar's Head and which one's the Kraken. As opposed to, oh look, another Atlas. It used to be the same deal with two Annihilators. I have a pair of Annihilators as well. Both of them, one clan, one hero. That one's the hero to the right. That is the mean baby. And it is a mean baby. In particular, if you've got high energy weapon skills. You don't even need good heat skills. It's well cooled. It's got air conditioning. Rooftop air conditioning. Not some of that swamp cooler cheap stuff. Which is actually pretty complicated. Here in Arizona, a lot of evaporative cooling. Colloquially known as a swamp cooler.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We're right on the front lines, Commander. The good news is that we can rack up a big salvage payout if we're able to maintain our position. But remember, you have to be alive to spend it. Come back safe.
I really don't like jungle missions. You can't see diddly. You're shooting for red squares. So, fortunately we're not playing quite in the jungle, apparently. Let's get up to this crater wall. I'm going to have to go around and in and activate this mission. Ooh. That's... Okay, the map said it was quite a bit further away. Wonder what we have here.
Stay sharp, Mechwarriors. Allied commanders
Bounce.
reports enemy movement is projected to hit
And
your
boom.
location at any moment. Time to earn our pay.
Yeah, I'd rather not fight in a crater. I tend to build my mechs with good long-range stuff.
New target, rifleman. Target acquired.
Didn't take him long to find me, did it?
Thanks for holding still. Outlaw here. Target destroyed.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Well, thank you. I'm eyeballing that white symbol over on the right-hand side, wondering what the heck that means.
This is Outlaw. Target destroyed.
See if I can mosey over and take a look at it.
Hostiles are escalating their assault on your position, Commander. Be careful.
I know the learn something new every day thing. What is that? Oh, that's just a big waterfall. I don't know what that is. I took a little bit of a pounding on that one by that little guy, didn't I?
Target acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
Line your cursors up, Opie. You just wasted a shot. So I'm definitely getting aggression from the other ones, as well as the one I'm focused on, or not focused on, I should say.
Target destroyed. Target
Priority target received. Rectangle down.
Begin to think I need a flexibility or an agility gyro on this one. A little slower than I'm used to and like. Still don't know what that is over there. Quite possibly I just never will find out.
target acquired.
Nope, rocks in the way. And we gotta kill it sooner or later.
You got it, sir.
Yep, explosive pipes. Back out of the crater. Halfway done.
Bad news, Commander. More hostiles inbound on your position. Get ready for some company.
So who dropped the little guy?
Sure, no problem.
Come out and play. Be nice.
Another one for the kill board. This is Outlaw. Enemy mech destroyed.
Missile.
Blood apps, take them out.
Targeting info updated.
Missile.
I want it shredded and unrecoverable, otherwise I can't
Target acquired.
take them in the 9 pieces that I need.
Count on me, sir.
So hopefully that did it.
Enemy forces continuing to converge on your location. Stay frosty, Commander.
Come on, guys, get up here. Mad Dog. Only the second one I've seen in this entire playthrough.
Target locked.
Come on, guys.
Target destroyed. Next.
Thank you.
Commander's target, group up.
You see him out there.
Incoming missile.
No excuse for not lining up a target.
Let's see how much you can take.
I just shut down the ECM, finally
Target annihilator.
got my head around it.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Let's target engaged.
Incoming missile.
Watch it now. My last kill's about to explode.
Enemy forces continuing to converge on your location. Stay
Yeah,
frosty,
well, I'm
Commander.
done. Mud puddles everywhere. And it's not slowing us down, so I don't object to that at all. So I got the blood ass, maybe. I think that's a 90 ton.
Victory is ours, Commander. Prepare for evac.
We'll have to see if I rebuild it or not. I think I will, if I get it. Here's that black screen of salvage anticipation. That would be pretty sweet, having mentioned earlier that I'm looking for a dire wolf or a blood ass, to actually get one. Don't think I've seen more than two. I actually rejected salvage from before to make sure I got the one that I got. And that's a good sign it's not up here. So, it starts in B and I don't see it. So, up there we go. I own 10. It is a 90 ton, which means I need 18. That would be 8. And 1 for good luck. If I'm going to rebuild it, I need stuff to put in it. Yeah. The only thing up here I would have taken would have been maybe this one. And that only because it's got most of its weapons, so that's pretty sweet. But I can't do it. I'll take 2 of these. I don't want a bunch of tier 1 stuff, and especially not short range stuff, so don't need none of that. 22 gets me a Shadow Hawk, so I'll take it. Although I don't know why, it's got no weapons. That's better. You know, 1 ER large. And a heavy. That truly is it. Well, that's worth 7, yeah, 14. So 8 gets me, just do it and be done. Still don't think I'm getting credit for my kills properly. Player kills, and that makes a difference. It really does. If they've got something wrong there, I'm not seeing anybody else talking about it, but I don't know. How bad was it? Not counting this. 64 days. There needs to be a quick way to cancel that. Rest of them I'll leave. Let's go hit an industrial hub. I hate to keep running back to industrial hubs every single time, but seems I keep getting my butt stomped a little bit. Well, let's go to Altair and take a look at the hero mech. Thinking about making shorts of all the clan mechs and hero mechs, detailing what would be their stock lineup. Because even though I've got them all changed around, still get back to the stock. So that's the Highlander. Is that still the? No, that's the new one. The other one, Red Shank. Not a fan of melee, so you already know what I think about this one, and my buying decision on this one is a nope. I I see this more or less as a arena mech more than anything else. So no, not for me. And I'll show you what I mean. LRM-20. How many ammo is for it? Oh yeah. ×2. Not enough for a human player, for damn sure. Yeah, not for me. And your old standard, the Atlas D. Workhorse of the inner sphere. Same weaponry, basically, as an Orion. Some Orions. I mean, they got 2 missiles, so in theory you could do it. Nope. Oh yeah, we're here to fix up this guy, aren't we? That's a bangin'. Thought I canceled that. And while we're here, salvage assembly of 1 blood asp. And that's still the surprise. The Black Lantern's got a problem with it. I can't restore it. I'll go ahead and fix him up. And the blood asp. And the commando. Still a trifecta. I don't pay enough attention to that in particular. So he's gone. And I'm at the 240 million C-bells. Oh yeah, the Zeus is gone. And that lets me slide the blood asp right into there amongst all my other clan mechs. And let's take a look at it. I've never had one. And I'll just do a straight repair all and see what I can fix. Not too bad. Those things make heat. I don't know if they're counted into the heat output right now. Twin Gauss. That's not a bad mech. Not a bad mech at all. Wow. That's a chunk of weaponry. When you're stock 98 points, that's not a bad mech at all. I think I might have to see what I can do with them. Problem is, these guys put out massive amounts of damage, and I can't replace them. Straight up a tier 1 anyway. Heavy laser. I can do 2. And where'd the other one go? And I'm a ton light somehow. And 6 points of damage. To tell you the truth, I don't like the mediums pulse lasers. I prefer ERs. And I happen to have some. I've got the heat down, so I'm actually running pretty cool right now. It is running pretty cool, isn't it, still? I got one more on the arm I can put on. Okay, torso is better than arm. I'll give it that. I'll even drop that up here. Uh-huh. Running out of space. Still got a ton left, so I'm going to hit the max armor button. And then, now we're talking upgrade of what's already there. SSRM 6. I was pretty sure I had better than that. There we go. Good chunk. How many shots? 320. That'll do. Not convinced I have enough Gauss ammo for anything, so that's going to be a major change. I think I got to think on that. I got 26. Don't see more than 2. And there's not more than 2. Good news is I got a little more cooling than I need. Better news is I can also drop a little one of those ER mediums, and I can split the difference. I could actually drop that down a little bit. But not that much. You can see it's a fixed omni gyro, so I can't put in a mobility gyro. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's truly not enough. That's a shame. I have 1 tier 4 and a tier 1. I'm going to keep them paired. Why is this saying I have... Oh, I got... Yeah. Omni-mechs are weird. Enough said. I need to get this out of here. Pull one of these up here. Put that over there. And I'm looking at this. I don't have room. I can either do a missile or an AMS. And I don't want to drop that down to a 4. But if I did, the tonnage would go significantly down, whereas the damage would not. What's my best clan for? Yep. 1 ton. Sorry, you're gone. So are you. 1 slot. And then an AMS. Oh, no, wait. Yes, it does, right there. That's weird. It lets me put in this, but not a laser one. That's just weird. I don't get it. Wish I could put that on the body instead, but I just can't do it. This is one tight packaged mech. I'm here to tell you, I've got ammo in the head, and I'm not liking that either. I'm seeing the cost go up, but not the time. I got to it like a Chinese puzzle. This is going to be an expensive mech to run because of the Pharaoh and Indo. Yeah, it's got a little bit of ammo I can get better at. Armor, sorry. That was a whole lot of clicking for not showing until the end. Not that it matters, but we'll make them even. Just checking, folks, just checking. Gotta get me some more sniper. I don't even know what that is. Having read all that, I still don't know what it is. And for this mech, I think I want a ballistic. If I could just hit the right button. There we go. Ballistic. Thousand yards of sensor. Weapons that fire out to 2430. Kind of a waste of range there, isn't it? Okay. 18 days. 4 million sea bells. And on top of all that, this guy needs to be stripped. Here's a note to all you guys. If you hit strip mech, it strips out the Pharaoh and the Indo, and that adds up to 300% time and money. Cherry pick it. The Pharaoh and Indo are already destroyed. You're not going to get it. You might get the bits, but you're not going to get the actual. Be able to use it. So just cherry pick what you want. Get in, strip it, be done, and never do that out in the wild. And that's how many days? 25 4. Okay. Good news is we're going to probably fly somewhere at least 24. Bad news is that's 40 minutes onto this episode, and I'm pretty much going to have to wrap it up at this point. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fly up to Alcor because I want a good look at these guys as a setup for the next episode. This whole area here should be pretty ripe for the pluckings. Never been there. Well, haven't been there lately. And that's the other tip I can give you, is the conflict zones do reload once you've been out of them for about 90 days. So pick a pattern, clockwise, counterclockwise, 5-legged star, doesn't matter. And move around the conflict zones, and you can keep getting mission renewals pretty constantly. I've just got to take a look so I know what that's probably the same hero mech forever. I don't think this has been a reset. Got a battlefield against the clan. I'm not going to be doing end games yet. Ka-ching, Warzone against the clan. That might get me that direwolf. Who knows? Is it done yet? Yep, it's done. Sell that guy off. Clear out my... and then, since I'm in a industrial hub, I'm going to take another relook at this guy. I said relook at this guy. Thank you. Okay. Because I pulled some other energy weapons out of the O1C. ON1C. Yeah, not what I wanted. Okay. I think I got enough of those. I think it might be time to actually upgrade them. Let me just step off to the side and do some clan ER mediums. Just compress those down a little bit to the good stuff. That'll do it. Yeah, I'm not using those, so I might as well just bump them up so I can sell them later for better money. No, I'm not using them at all. Okay, folks, going to call it an episode of Opa Plays Mechwarrior 5. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and come back for the next episode, because until then, Opa's out.